Good day, this is AJ Farzad for successwithloa.blogspot.com. Today I want to go ahead and clarify the way law of attraction works using the example of the Japanese art of paper folding, origami. So the way law of attraction works is that it perpetuates the circumstances in your life that you give attention to. So let's assume that these circumstances are either a flat piece of paper or one that I have manipulated and deliberately created a boat. If, for example, I am an outsider observing, either one of these cases by themselves are neither good nor bad. A piece of paper by itself is neutral. A boat is neutral. It all depends on my circumstances and what I want and the attention that I give to it and how that feels. For example, if I want a toy boat, paper boat for my daughter, the piece of paper, the flat piece of paper will not feel good because it's not resonating at the same vibration of my wants. There is a discrepancy between what I want and what I have in my possession, piece of paper. On the other hand, if I want to write a letter, this piece of paper is in perfect resonance with the vibration that I'm sending out. I want something to write on, and here it is. So what you give your attention to persists. And usually the way things are happening is that because our surrounding, our current reality seems to be so persistent, we're giving attention to that reality. And it continues to be that way. And then we're wondering why we're getting what we're getting. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and deliberately create your reality. How do you do that? You need to visualize what you want. When you visualize what you want, you need to concentrate on the end results. Because the more you think about the ifs and the hows, the more chances come that you are bringing resistance into it. If you are going about visualizing something and during your visualization it doesn't feel good, that should be a warning to you that you are not in resonance with what you want. There is something going on right there. It would be like, I'm trying to have this paper be the shape of this boat, but I'm not feeling good about it because obviously this piece of paper is not the boat that I want to give to my little daughter. Okay, so I would never sit here with a piece of paper and assume that tomorrow it'll change as I'm giving attention to this piece of flat paper. I'm going to visualize how I can make this boat. This is this end result. And again, did you catch the mistake that I just said? How I'm going to make this boat. The how is not my job. Once I visualize that I want this boat, opportunities will come to me to be able to learn how to make things like that. For example, in this case, it was an iPad app that had origami things. Now the boat we probably all learn in grade school how to make it, but you can make different things with with an app. But that all came because I was concentrating on how can I make something for my kid with a piece of paper, and it happened to be there. Okay, very, very simple. But the key point is that most of us go about looking at our reality the way it is. We think this is our reality. Einstein said reality is an illusion, albeit a persistent one. Just because it is persistent doesn't mean that you cannot change it. So, deliberately creating your reality is you visualize what you want and you get the emotions of what you want. I will be happy when I have a boat. So I'm going to go about reacting and taking action on the opportunities that come to me to learn how to make this boat, and I will go ahead and take those steps. and I will have a boat. I don't want to feel bad during this process. I don't want to think about all the things that could go wrong. Let me give you a real life example. I had a piece of property, a real estate property in a different state that was a constant pain to manage, even though I had a management company. I had numerous evictions, and I had the city sending me fines because the grass was too high, etc., etc. It was a source of stress to me. Finally, I decided that I need to get rid of it. But in that point of trying to visualize a better result, a better reality for myself, if I'm thinking that, oh my God, I'm going to get rid of this property, all of my hassles will be out of my life, I won't have to deal with the pain. Do you see, all of these are concentrating on negativity. If I continue on concentrating on this negativity, the real estate deals will fall through, and they did. And that's how I actually got the idea of doing this blog post, is because of that situation. It suddenly hit me that I'm not going about it the right way. I need to concentrate on, great, I am going to make some extra cash coming in, not that I am losing money, because you see the difference. Getting extra cash versus I'm losing money, two different things. I'm going to get extra cash, I can use that cash for other things, it feels good. Somebody will be able to make a profit from this transaction, it feels good. Everybody is a win-win situation, it feels good. So if what you're visualizing, and if you're actually trying to create your reality, and the feelings are not good, you're not in vibration or in tune with what you want to create, and you will not get what you want. Instead, you're going to get what your feelings are sending out to the universe, which means that I want more circumstances that will make me feel bad and make me feel in pain and make me feel like a thorn in my side. That's the key, and that's something that I think a lot of people will miss. Okay, you never throw something on the table and say, oh crap, it didn't come out like a boat. You know, it would be ludicrous for me to throw this paper on the floor and say, well, you know, this is my reality, the boat didn't came out, law of attraction doesn't work. No, that's not the way things go. You have to create your reality. And using the law of attraction means that you're going to visualize the end result with positive emotions, positive feelings, and then be open for opportunities to come where you can take action on them. Okay, so I hope this kind of clears it a little bit. Have a wonderful, wonderful, happy new year to all of our colleagues and friends around the world, and I will talk to you next Tuesday.